May 13, 1964, Monroe, Louisiana. Ronald Dean Coleman comes into the world the fifth of 6 children. His father works as a truck driver. His mother is a nurse. Money is tight. But young Ronnie doesn't know poverty. He knows energy. He knows movement. From childhood, he never stops moving. Football, baseball, track. He runs. He jumps. He lifts whatever he can find. But here's the hidden darkness no one saw coming. Ronnie Coleman was naturally not small. He plays football at Grambling State University, a historically black college with a legendary program. He dreams of the NFL, but the scouts see something else. They see a man who weighs 185 pounds. They see average athleticism. They see nothing special. Ronnie graduates with a degree in accounting. He becomes a police officer in Arlington, Texas. A good job, a stable life. And then a bet changes everything. A coworker at the police department challenges him. "You're not that strong," the coworker says. Ronnie, stubborn and proud, walks into a gym. He starts lifting. He starts training. And his body transforms. Ronnie enters his first bodybuilding competition in 1990. The Mr. Texas title. He wins. He turns professional in 1992. But for the next 6 years, he is invisible, a shadow, a name no one remembers. He finished 15th at the Mr. Olympia in 1992, then 14th, then 12th, then 10th. He is good, but good is not enough. Then, in 1998, he meets a man who will change his life. Chad Nicholls changes everything. He introduces Ronnie to a training philosophy called heavy duty, low volume, high intensity, maximum weight. Ronnie does not do 10 reps. He does 4. He does not lift heavy. He lifts the heaviest weight humanly possible, and his body explodes. From 1998 to 2005, Ronnie Coleman does the impossible. He wins 8 consecutive Mr. Olympia titles, tying the record held by Lee Haney. He weighs over 300 pounds, on stage still shredded, still conditioned, still inhuman. He is the king, the undisputed king. But here is the question every fan asks. Do you want to know why Ronnie Coleman lost his muscles? The hidden darkness began long before the wheelchair. It began in the gym, in the squat rack, on the deadlift platform. Ronnie Coleman was famous for one thing above all others, his intensity. While other bodybuilders lifted for pump and contraction, Ronnie lifted for weight, maximum weight, impossible weight, the kind of weight that breaks lesser men. He squatted 800 pounds for 2 reps. He deadlifted 800 pounds for multiple sets. He leg pressed over 2,000 pounds, repping the entire stack of plates on the machine until it could hold no more. His muscles grew. His bones did not. The truth is brutal. Ronnie Coleman did not lose his muscles because of age. He did not lose them because of genetics. He lost them because his body could no longer support them. For years, Ronnie trained through pain. Back pain, hip pain, knee pain. He popped painkillers like candy. He received cortisone injections before every workout. He told himself the pain was weakness leaving the body. But the pain was not weakness. It was warning. In 2007, Ronnie underwent the first of what would become over a dozen major surgeries. A herniated disc in his lower back, then another, then a fusion, then a hip replacement, then 2 hip replacements, then a revision, then another fusion. His spine is now held together with metal rods and screws. His hips are artificial. His knees are deteriorating. He has had so many surgeries that doctors have lost count. 10, 12, 14, Ronnie himself cannot remember. And this is why Ronnie Coleman lost his muscles. Not because he stopped training. Not because he lost his passion. But because his body, the very body he built into a temple of muscle, betrayed him. The bones could not carry the weight. The joints could not handle the pressure. The spine could not endure the compression. He trained like a warrior. He paid the price of a warrior. In 2021, Ronnie Coleman posted a video that broke the hearts of millions. He was in a wheelchair, The king, the man who squatted 800 pounds. The man who deadlifted 800 pounds. The man who was once the most powerful human on earth could not walk. But here is what the headlines did not tell you. Ronnie Coleman is not paralyzed. His legs still function. But the pain is unbearable. He can walk short distances, with crutches, with immense effort. But his doctors have warned him. Every step you take causes further damage to your spine. Every movement risks another surgery. He must choose between walking today and walking tomorrow. So he uses a wheelchair, not because he cannot stand, but because he cannot afford to fall. Will Ronnie Coleman ever walk again without assistance? The answer is uncertain. He has undergone stem cell treatments. He has tried experimental therapies. He has spent millions of dollars on surgeries and rehabilitation. And slowly, painfully, he is improving. He can now walk short distances with a cane. He can stand for photographs. He can pose one last time for his fans. But the Ronnie Coleman who squatted 800 pounds, that man is gone. That body is gone. The muscles he built over decades of relentless training have atrophied. His once famous quadriceps, measuring over 30 inches, are now thin and wasted. He sacrificed his body for 8 Sando trophies, and he has said repeatedly that he would do it all again. Despite everything, the surgeries, the pain, the wheelchair, Ronnie Coleman does not regret a single rep. He has said this publicly, repeatedly, without hesitation. He wanted to be the greatest bodybuilder who ever lived, and by every objective measure, he achieved that goal. He won 8 Mr. Olympia titles. He never lost a competition after 1997. He retired undefeated for nearly a decade. But the hidden darkness of his story, the tragedy that bodybuilding fans rarely discuss, is that physical greatness comes with physical cost. Ronnie Coleman's body is a monument to what human beings can achieve. It is also a graveyard of what human beings must sacrifice. He cannot walk through an airport without assistance. He cannot carry his own groceries. He cannot play with his children the way he wants to. The muscles that made him famous are gone. The joints that supported them are artificial. The spine that carried the weight is now held together by titanium. And yet he smiles. He laughs. He says, "Yeah, buddy," to anyone who asks. He has lost his muscles. He has not lost his joy. Ronnie Coleman and Arnold Schwarzenegger represent two different visions of bodybuilding. Arnold, the artist, the sculptor, the man who built a physique that could hang in museums. Ronnie, the warrior, the destroyer, the man who lifted until his bones broke. Arnold became a movie star and a governor. He preserved his body. He walks without pain. He is 76 years old and still climbs stairs like a man half his age. Ronnie became a legend and a cautionary tale. He walks with a cane. He sits in a wheelchair. He is 60 years old and moves like a man twice that age. So here is the question, and I want you to answer it in the comments below. 2 legends, 2 kings, 2 different sacrifices. If you had to choose Ronnie Coleman or Arnold Schwarzenegger, who is your favorite bodybuilder of all time? Is it Ronnie, the man who gave his body completely to the sport, who squatted until his spine crumbled, who never backed down from impossible weight? Or is it Arnold, the man who balanced greatness with longevity, who built a body and then built an empire, who walked away before the iron broke him? Comment below, Team Ronnie or Team Arnold. And while you are there, tell me, would you sacrifice your body for greatness? This is history's hidden darkness. Subscribe, comment, and remember, every trophy has a price.